Hello loves and welcome back to my channel. My name is Angelique if you are new here, and today I'm going to take a second and recap my year of 2018. I realize that we are well into the new year, like a week or so, but this is something that I wanted to have and be able to look back on to see what I did in 2018. And I realized I actually didn't do an update this year. Normally I do them to keep you guys updated, but for some reason it didn't happen. So without further ado, a well overdue life update and recap. Enjoy. Whew, 2018, what a year. First off, how cute is Oliver back there? I am very excited to say this. This is the first year that I was able to make social media a full-time job, which is so exciting. And I also felt like this year I was really able to grow as a person. It was the first time in my life that I felt like I had control, I had freedom, and I had time to do what I want and to find out exactly what I wanted to do. So that was a huge accomplishment. So first off, I thought it'd be really fun to run through the year and share with you some big moments from each month. So let's just start off with the beginning of the year, January. January, of course, I planned out my year, as well as we went to Hawaii. We ended up going to the Big Island with a bunch of creators. I met a ton of people and saw some people that I already knew, and it was also a big month because that was the month that I hit 100,000 on Instagram, which I was very, very excited about. And then for February, I had my first experience in New York for Fashion Week, and that was amazing. I was so excited because I got to bring my brother, which was really fun. We just got to explore the city, take tons of photos, and just experience it with him. And it was actually the first trip that my brother and I had ever done where it was just me and him. So it was a really cool experience to show him what I do and just, yeah, take him to New York and experience Fashion Week. And I literally made it home just in time for Valentine's, so I got to spend that with Sawyer. Now, March was an amazing month. We spent the whole month in Hawaii and Oahu with me, Sawyer, his mom, and her best friend Curly, and we had an absolute blast. We just went around the whole island. We hung out with tons of people there, and after that trip we realized that we definitely want to raise kids there and move there eventually. So I don't know when that will be, but that is definitely going to be in our future. So yep, I still can't believe we spent a whole month there, but it was magical. We loved it. Now for April, that was a really big month. I started down in San Diego for Easter. My dad came in town and we were down there with his sisters and so all my aunts, and then we watched my cousins get baptized, so I got to experience that. And then Sawyer and I quickly ran off to San Francisco, San Diego, and Mammoth. So that was a really quick trip. I think we did that trip in 4 days, so it was really cool to see how quick we could go to each place in California. So that was really fun. From there, I went to Coachella with some of my girlfriends, and that was really fun. And then I had my 24th birthday, which was kind of a weird one because it was you're an adult now, you're 24, so I don't know. It was kind of a big one to accept, but now I'm okay with it. I'm okay with being an adult. Now in May was Mother's Day, so my mom came in town and there was actually a Jergens Mother's Day brunch event. So she came in town for that and was my date to the Mother's Day brunch. So that was really fun and special, and we got really cute photos taken. It was mother-daughter photos. And then we also went to Disneyland for Sawyer's birthday, and we got season passes, and we've gone so much since then. It was well worth it. So whenever we're bored or we have a day off, we just go down to Disneyland, and I'm never mad about it. Sometimes we wake up and I'm what are you doing today? And he's nothing. I'm me neither. And he's do you want to go to Disneyland? And I'm yeah. Moving right along to June, this is kind of a big event. My mom got married, which was exciting and fun, and it was just very small and intimate, and it's really cute. So I'm really excited that I got to be there for that. And it was kind of cute because I got to help my mom get ready for her wedding, and I did her hair and her makeup, so that was exciting. And then straight from Vegas, I went to Tulum and went to my second location and spent a week in Tulum, which was very fun. And then I think we ended June and the beginning of July, so there was a little bit of rollover there. We went to Portugal with my dad and his new wife and went and visited her family and saw where she's from, and then we went to Lisbon, so that was really exciting, and it was actually my first time outside of the country with my dad. So yeah, Portugal was amazing. I highly recommend Lisbon. It was beautiful, so that was a very, very exciting and fun trip, and I could check Portugal off the bucket list. Ooh, August. This was a big month for me. I think this was the month in the year that I truly grew a ton. And I say this because this is the month that I planned out my whole life, made a business plan, and freaking made YouTube my full-time job. I started uploading twice a week, I set out a whole business plan, and I made it a thing. And I was so proud of myself for that, because now 2 videos a week is not hard. It is just part of my routine, it's part of my schedule. So I'm very, very happy that August was a month of self discipline and just a lot of hard work, because without that, I probably wouldn't be where I am now. So August was a huge month for me. Which brings me to September. Oh my gosh, this is the month that we went to Florence for a whole month. Sawyer and myself and his mom went to Florence, and we spent the most magical month in Florence, and we ate Italian food, and we literally shopped for a whole month, which was just magical. And then we went to Venice and we met up with my mom. So we went on a Italy trip with both of our moms, which was really funny because the year before we kept joking about this dream vacation that we wanted to take our moms on, and they were like, ooh, we should go to Greece too. And it was just kind of like this imaginary trip, and we just kept thinking how fun that would be if we could do that for our parents. And then it happened. We're like, oh my gosh, let's go to Italy, and both of our moms were able to come. So like I said, we went to Florence for 1 month, and then my mom met us in Venice. We were there for a week, and then we went on a Greek Isle cruise, and it was perfect. Our moms got along so well, like almost too well. It was amazing. That month was just perfect. We love Italy so much, and the fact that we could spend it with our moms was just perfect. Like, oh, I love that we have those memories with them. We spent most of October getting caught up from being out of town in Italy, and then we ended October with Halloween, of course, and I went to Halloween Horror Nights. It was my first Halloween Horror Nights, which doesn't seem like it would be a life event, but for me it was. I'm a very, very big scaredy cat, and Sawyer loves Halloween and loves Halloween Horror Nights, so I told him I would go with him this year. Don't tell him, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. It wasn't as scary as I had made it to be in my head, which was good, which means maybe I might go with him again. I'm surprised he didn't say something. He's right outside the room. And November was another catch-up month because we were out of town for so long, and this is actually the first Thanksgiving that we didn't go anywhere. We didn't see family. We actually just stayed home. I made dinner, and then we went over to a friend's for Friendsgiving, and that was really nice. It was the first holiday that I hadn't traveled on, and it was just nice. I just cleaned the house and yeah, spent Thanksgiving with Sawyer, and that was it. Well, and the dogs. And last but not least, December. Oh my gosh, December was a whirlwind. We were lucky enough to start Christmas celebrations on December 10th. We flew to Orlando to go to Disney World, and this was my first time going to Disney World, and I was so freaking excited. So at first it was just gonna be Sawyer, his mom, and me, and then we got news that his dad was able to come for a few days, so that was really, really, really amazing. And then we found out that my mom, Tom, my brother, and his girlfriend Lexi were able to join us as well. So by the end of it, we were a party of 8, and we had so much fun. Oh, I just can't believe that everyone was able to go. The fact that we were able to share all those memories with like both of our families was just like magical, and I've been wanting to go for so long, and it really was like the happiest place on earth, and it was beautiful to see it during Christmas and all the decorations and both of our families. Like, it was perfect. And then after that, we went down and saw Sawyer's family and spent time with his grandma and had a little Christmas celebration there. And then it was time to fly to Utah and spend Christmas with my family. I could not have asked for a better Christmas vacation. Like, 3 weeks of Christmas celebrations is insane. Like, it was perfect. Holidays this year were amazing. Oh, and Sawyer got a white Christmas. It was his first white Christmas in Utah, so I'm very happy it snowed. Then we went back to LA on the 30th, and I literally spent New Year's Eve and New Year's Day cleaning and scrubbing the house. That is my year recap. Now I quickly want to go through some areas of my life and share with you some thoughts on those. Let's do that now. Okay, so in the personal category, as you guys heard, we got to travel a lot with family and share a lot of memories with them, which was amazing and means the world when I can experience travels with family, and I did that a lot this year. Another really interesting thing, like in personal, was family. There was a lot of changes going on in my family this year. Like, my dad has remarried, my mom has remarried, so it's really interesting figuring out new family dynamics and like having step siblings and like my brother growing up, and it's just a very interesting thing becoming an adult and realizing everybody in your family is human. And yeah, there was just a lot of great things with family, but it's just all new things, so it's just a very interesting thing this year with family. All great, but it's just like roles are changing, and it's kind of weird to get used to because I'm a creature of habit, and so that one kind of took some getting used to, but it's nice. It's nice having a bigger family now. I've never had that. We were always really small, and now we're really big. It's just a great learning year with family, and I guess that's part of being an adult, and being 24 is just, yeah, life gets crazy. Things change. Another thing in personal is Sawyer and I are great. We had so many great experiences this year. So much, it made me lose my train of thought. We're that great. No, but really, we just like grew a lot this year. We had a lot of great experiences, like I said, with family, with each other, travels, the dogs. I just can't complain. We are in a really great place, and I'm happy about that. That's always a great thing. Yeah, we're great, to say the least. Hi, babe. He didn't answer that time. So the last thing in personal that I'm going to share with you is quite personal. Someone in my family has cancer. I am not going to say who it is to respect their privacy, but 2018 was a little bit crazy because at the beginning of the year, the cancer was beat. By the middle of the year, towards, I don't know, around fall, there was tests showing that it was coming back. So this person went through a lot of radiation and attacked it super fiercely. I don't mean to cry, I don't even know why I am, because it's good. Obviously, I've never ever told you guys out of the respect of that person, but this person is super strong and never ever let on that they were hurting or that it was hard. I actually forgot that it was even a thing, which is amazing. But I'm very proud to say that on December 31st, the radiation was over, and we can start the new year with no radiation and just move on from it. So fingers crossed that it's in the clear, but we ended 2018 with no more radiation. It was all over, so that's great. I don't mean to get emotional, but what can I do? It's sometimes scary. And when you care about a person, it can be hard, but they're okay. And it's over. It was in 2018, and it was already beat once, so it can be beat again, and yeah. So on to 2019 with no cancer and no radiation in it. That would be great. So now that that's over, sorry, I don't mean to get all teary-eyed on you, but moving on to business on a much lighter note. So in business, this is a year that I really defined what I wanted and decided what I wanted to do, which was really empowering and really uplifting and great, and I freaking love it. I love doing what I do. This is also a really exciting year because I got to work with a ton of brands and companies that I've always dreamed of, so the fact that I can check those off the bucket list is really exciting, and it's always really cool when you get to work with great brands and make like both visions come true and just get really creative. So yes, that is always fun and a plus, and very, very, very exciting. And the last thing in business is I really found myself in my content this year and really figured out what I wanted to do. And the fact I get to do what I love, get to share it with you guys and make it a career is just like a dream. It really is a dream job, and yeah, I'm really, really, really thankful for all the opportunities and everything that's happening. It's gonna be a good year. So the last little area of my life that I wanted to share with you guys is about like health and fitness. This year was really interesting because we were gone for months at a time and then home for months at a time. So something that I really, really started to understand was the balance with food and fitness and just health in general. So that was really, really, really exciting because I figured when I'm home, I get to work out a ton. When I travel, I just enjoy myself and eat my way through Italy, because when I come back, I know I can work out. So it was just really a cool process to realize that it is a lifestyle and you can never just work out every day. You can never just eat what you want. You just have to find the balance between both. And that was something I was able to do this year, as well as find the workouts I like, which was really, really, really helpful. I really like boxing and I really like Pilates. Those two workouts keep me motivated and really kick my butt. So when I'm home, I definitely know I'm getting my workouts in, and that's That's good. Okay, so the last thing I want to share with you guys are my 3 main goals for the year. I'm going to keep it simple. These are just the goals that stick out to me, and yeah, here they are. And the first one is continuing to find myself. Now, this seems very broad, and it kind of is, but to me, this means taking time for myself, doing like self-care things, as well as finding hobbies that I like, just taking more time for myself and not making my life all about work, because it doesn't need to be, and it's not healthy to do that. Now that I understand my job and realize what I have to do to actually do it, I don't have to spend as much time doing that. I can actually spend time in other areas as well. Don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense to me, so that's one of my goals. My next goal is continuing to grow in my career, and that just means a lot of hard work, as well as working smarter, not harder. So that kind of goes with my first goal as well. Those two together will be a good thing. And my last goal is live a balanced lifestyle. Now, this is with work, this is with working out and health and fitness and food, just living a balanced lifestyle and making it a lifestyle, not just being so focused on areas that I forget about others. So those are my 3 main goals for 2019. Well, there you have it. Now you guys are all caught up. A lot went on this year, but I would not have traded a moment. I am just so thankful that we were able to spend so much time with family. That like literally means the world to me. 2018 was a great year, and I cannot wait to see what 2019 has in store. Oh, I just have a feeling it's going to be very exciting. Well, I hope you loves enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe if you guys have not done so already. I would love to have you guys on this channel. But that is it. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Happy 2019!